Creating a gratitude list is a simple yet powerful practice to cultivate mindfulness, positivity, and appreciation for the good things in your life. Here's how you can make a meaningful gratitude list. Find a quiet space. In our busy lives filled with constant noise and distractions, finding a quiet space for reflection is essential when making a gratitude list. A calm environment helps create the mental space needed to cultivate mindfulness and focus on what we truly appreciate. The purpose of finding a quiet space is not only to avoid distractions, but also to foster a deeper connection with your thoughts and emotions. Gratitude is an intimate practice, and giving yourself a peaceful environment can help you access those feelings more readily. When you're in a quiet space, you're able to turn inward, away from the noise of the world and toward your inner experience. This inward focus helps you notice the small things that often get overlooked during the rush of daily life. It's in these moments of silence that we become more aware of the subtleties, the warmth of sunlight through a window, the comfort of a soft chair, or even the soothing sound of your own breathing. These are the moments when gratitude arises naturally, but they are easily missed in a chaotic environment. For some, this space might be a cozy corner of the home, perhaps by a window or a favorite armchair, where the familiar surroundings bring a sense of calm. For others, it could be a spot in nature, sitting on a park bench by a river or under a tree, where the presence of the natural world encourages reflection and mindfulness. The space doesn't need to be special or elaborate. It just needs to offer you a moment of peace where you can be present. Being present in the moment is an important aspect of cultivating gratitude. Often, we live on autopilot, rushing from one task to another, and we forget to pause and appreciate the good things around us. A quiet space gives us permission to pause, to stop moving forward for a little while, and to simply notice what is happening right now. It allows you to tune into your body, your surroundings, and the small joys that might otherwise pass you by. Whether it's the feeling of a soft blanket, the smell of fresh coffee, or the peaceful quiet of early morning, a quiet space helps you to engage your senses and immerse yourself in the experience of gratitude. Another reason why finding a quiet space is crucial is that it helps reduce mental clutter. In a noisy or chaotic environment, it can be difficult to quiet your mind enough to recognize what you're grateful for. Your mind may be jumping from one distraction to another, making it harder to focus on the present moment. In contrast, when you are in a quiet space, your mind begins to settle. Thoughts slow down, allowing you to see more clearly what truly matters. Without the mental noise, you can begin to appreciate things that might otherwise seem insignificant, like the laughter of a loved one or the comfort of a familiar routine. In addition to quieting the mind, a peaceful space allows you to cultivate a sense of reverence for the practice of gratitude itself. By setting aside a specific time and space to reflect, you signal to yourself that this is an important moment, one that deserves your full attention and respect. This sense of reverence enhances the quality of the gratitude you feel because you are approaching the practice with intention and sincerity. When you consistently find a quiet space to reflect, this becomes a ritual that you look forward to. It is a break from the chaos of daily life, a moment to breathe and reconnect with yourself. Over time, this practice of creating a quiet space becomes a cherished habit, a time when you can feel grounded and centered in the present moment. Whether you're reflecting on the events of your day, the people in your life, or the simple pleasures that bring you joy, the quiet space you create allows you to engage fully with your gratitude practice. Choose your medium. Choosing the right medium for your gratitude list is an important step in making this practice a meaningful and sustainable habit. The medium you choose, whether it's a traditional notebook, a digital app, or a simple sheet of paper, can significantly influence how you connect with the process of writing and reflecting on your gratitude. The key is to select a format that resonates with you personally and encourages you to engage with the practice regularly. For many, the act of writing in a physical journal can be a deeply satisfying experience. There's something tangible about putting pen to paper that can make the practice feel more grounded and intentional. When you write by hand, you slow down, allowing yourself to fully process your thoughts and feelings. The tactile nature of handwriting creates a sense of connection between your mind and body, helping you to feel more present and engaged with the process. Each stroke of the pen feels deliberate, and this physical act can make your gratitude list feel more personal and reflective. A physical journal can also serve as a keepsake, something you can return to over time. As you fill its pages, you create a tangible record of your journey filled with moments of appreciation and joy. Over the weeks and months, this journal becomes a collection of positive experiences, a reminder of all the things that have brought you happiness, no matter how small. The act of flipping through the pages of a well-worn journal can bring a sense of comfort as it reminds you of the consistent presence of gratitude in your life. However, for others, a digital medium may feel more practical and accessible. Gratitude apps or notes on your smartphone offer convenience and flexibility, allowing you to capture moments of gratitude whenever and wherever they arise. A digital format can be especially useful if you're someone who is always on the go, or if you prefer typing over writing by hand. The ease of use can make it easier to stick with the habit, especially if you're able to set reminders or notifications to prompt you to write. Digital lists can also be organized in different ways by category, date, or theme, making it easy to reflect on specific areas of your life or to track your progress over time. In choosing a digital medium, you also gain the benefit of portability. Whether you're commuting, traveling, or simply waiting in line, having a gratitude app on your phone means that you can jot down your thoughts as soon as they come to mind. This immediacy can help you capture fleeting moments of appreciation that might otherwise be forgotten. Plus, digital tools often come with added features like daily prompts or guided reflections, which can provide structure and inspiration for those who might struggle with what to write. If you're someone who enjoys visual creativity, you might also consider incorporating gratitude into an art journal. This medium combines the act of writing with visual elements such as drawing, painting, or collage. An art journal allows you to express your gratitude in both words and images, creating a multi-sensory experience that can deepen your connection to the practice. For example, you might draw a simple image to accompany each entry, or you might create a collage of photos or magazine cutouts that represent the things you're grateful for. This artistic approach encourages playfulness and creativity, turning the gratitude list into a personalized expression of joy. No matter which medium you choose, the most important thing is that it feels natural and enjoyable for you. If you find yourself drawn to a traditional journal, savor the experience of writing by hand. If a digital app suits your lifestyle better, embrace the convenience it offers. If you love to create, let your art journal become a space where gratitude and creativity meet. The goal is to make the practice sustainable, so choose the medium that makes it easy and enjoyable for you to engage with regularly. Over time, you may find that your preferred medium changes based on your needs or circumstances. For example, you might start with a physical journal but switch to a digital format when you travel. Or you might alternate between a written list and an art journal, depending on your mood. The flexibility of the practice means that you can experiment with different formats until you find what works best for you. Ultimately, choosing the right medium for your gratitude list is about finding a format that helps you connect with the practice on a deeper level. It's about creating a space, whether physical or digital, where you can reflect on the things that bring you joy and appreciate the moments of goodness in your life. By selecting the medium that resonates with you, you make the practice of gratitude more meaningful, personal, and sustainable in the long run, Mum. Start small. When beginning a gratitude practice, starting small is one of the most effective ways to build a sustainable habit. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when thinking about all the things you could be grateful for, especially when you're just starting out. However, by focusing on a few simple things each day, you create a manageable way to ease into the practice and begin to cultivate a deeper sense of appreciation in your life. Often people think that they need to come up with profound or grandiose things to be grateful for, but in reality, gratitude begins with recognizing the small, often overlooked blessings in our everyday lives. These might be the little things that make life more comfortable, joyful, or meaningful. For example, you might write, "I'm grateful for the warmth of my morning coffee," or "I appreciate the quiet time I had to read today." These are not monumental events, but they are small moments that contribute to your overall sense of well-being. By focusing on these simple pleasures, you start to train your mind to notice the positive aspects of your daily life. Starting small also helps you avoid the pressure of finding big things to be grateful for. Sometimes it can be difficult to feel grateful when life is challenging or when you're going through a tough time. On such days, it may seem hard to come up with something significant to write on your gratitude list. However, by starting with small things, you can still find moments of gratitude even on difficult days. For example, you might write, "I'm grateful for a supportive friend," or "I'm thankful for having a safe home." These simple acknowledgements can shift your mindset, helping you see that even in the midst of difficulty, there are still things to appreciate. Another benefit of starting small is that it makes the practice more approachable. You don't need to spend a lot of time or effort to begin. Just a few minutes each day is enough to write down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for. This small-time commitment makes it easy to stick with the practice, even if you have a busy schedule. Over time, these small daily reflections can have a big impact on your mindset. As you consistently focus on the positive aspects of your life, you'll start to notice more and more things to be grateful for. When you start small, you also cultivate mindfulness, the ability to be present in the moment and fully experience it. By paying attention to the little things, you become more aware of what's happening around you, and this awareness helps you appreciate the small joys and blessings that you might otherwise take for granted. You might notice the feel of a warm breeze on your skin, the sound of birds chirping outside your window, or the comfort of a favorite blanket. These small moments can bring a sense of peace and contentment, and acknowledging them in your gratitude list reinforces their importance. As you continue the practice of starting small, you'll likely find that your capacity for gratitude expands. What begins as a short list of 3 or 5 small things can grow into a deeper appreciation for the richness of your life. Over time, you may find yourself naturally adding more to your list, reflecting on relationships, experiences, and even challenges that have helped you grow. The beauty of starting small is that it gives you a foundation to build upon, allowing your gratitude practice to evolve and deepen as you become more attuned to the good things in your life. By starting small, you're also more likely to turn gratitude into a consistent habit. When the practice is simple and manageable, you're less likely to skip it, and the more you do it, the more it becomes ingrained in your daily routine. Eventually, gratitude becomes a natural part of your mindset, and you begin to carry that sense of appreciation with you throughout your day. In essence, starting small helps you build a strong foundation for your gratitude practice. It allows you to approach the practice with ease, consistency, and mindfulness, helping you cultivate a deeper sense of appreciation for the everyday blessings in your life. As you continue, you'll find that gratitude grows, expanding from small moments to a broader sense of joy and fulfillment. Be specific. Being specific in your gratitude practice is a powerful way to deepen your connection to the things you appreciate. When you take the time to identify the details of what you're grateful for, you move beyond general statements and begin to truly engage with the feelings of appreciation. This specificity not only enhances the quality of your gratitude, but also allows you to develop a richer, more meaningful relationship with the people, experiences, and moments that bring you joy. For example, instead of writing, "I'm grateful for my family," which is a wonderful sentiment but somewhat broad, you might write, "I'm grateful for the way my sister called me today just to check in and see how I was doing." By adding detail, you make the gratitude more personal and tangible. This specific example allows you to reflect on the warmth and connection of that moment, bringing the gratitude to life in a way that a general statement might not. When you're specific, you also help your mind focus on the exact reasons why something or someone is important to you. It's not just about recognizing that you're grateful for a relationship, for example, but about understanding why that relationship brings you joy or comfort. Perhaps it's the way a friend always knows how to make you laugh, or the way your partner supports you when you're feeling stressed. By identifying these specifics, you deepen your appreciation for those relationships and strengthen the emotional bonds you share with others. Specificity also helps you build a more detailed picture of your life's blessings. When you take the time to reflect on the specifics, you start to see the many layers of goodness that surround you. You might realize that your gratitude for your home is not just about having a roof over your head, but about the little things that make it feel like a sanctuary. Perhaps it's the way sunlight streams through the windows in the morning, or the cozy corner where you like to curl up with a book. These specific details help you see how rich and textured your life really is. Another benefit of being specific is that it helps you cultivate mindfulness. When you focus on the details of what you're grateful for, you bring yourself fully into the present moment. You're not just thinking about gratitude in an abstract sense. You're actively engaging with the here and now. This practice of mindfulness can lead to a greater sense of peace and contentment as you become more aware of the positive aspects of your life as they unfold. Being specific also allows you to recognize the small acts of kindness and generosity that others offer you. For instance, instead of writing, "I'm grateful for my coworker," you might say, "I'm grateful for my coworker Sarah, who stayed late to help me finish a project today." This specificity helps you see the effort and thoughtfulness behind the action, which deepens your appreciation for the person involved. When you acknowledge these specific acts of kindness, you also reinforce your sense of connection with others, which can lead to more fulfilling relationships. Additionally, specificity helps prevent your gratitude practice from becoming routine or mechanical. When you challenge yourself to be specific, you're less likely to fall into the habit of writing the same things over and over again. Each day, you're prompted to reflect on the unique moments, interactions, and experiences that made that particular day special. This keeps the practice fresh and engaging, encouraging you to look for new things to appreciate rather than relying on the same general statements. Being specific in your gratitude list also helps you build resilience during difficult times. When life feels overwhelming or challenging, it can be hard to feel grateful. However, by focusing on specific moments or details, you can still find things to appreciate even in the midst of hardship. For example, you might write, "I'm grateful for the kind words a stranger offered when I was feeling low," or "I'm thankful for the quiet walk I took this morning which helped clear my mind." These small, specific moments can offer comfort and hope, reminding you that even in tough times, there are still things to be grateful for. Ultimately, being specific in your gratitude practice helps you develop a deeper, more meaningful connection to the people, experiences, and moments that bring joy and fulfillment to your life. By focusing on the details, you enrich your appreciation, engage more fully with the present moment, and build a stronger foundation of gratitude that can support you in both good times and challenging ones. Reflect on positive experiences. Reflecting on positive experiences is a central aspect of building a gratitude practice that enriches your life. It's one thing to list things you're thankful for, but when you take time to reflect deeply on these experiences, you connect more emotionally with the positive moments that have brought you joy, peace, or a sense of fulfillment. This reflective process allows you to truly appreciate these moments and understand how they contribute to your overall well-being. Positive experiences can range from small, everyday occurrences to major life events. What's important is not the scale of the event, but the way you engage with it during your reflection. For example, instead of simply noting that you had a pleasant conversation with a friend, take a moment to think about why that conversation was meaningful to you. Perhaps your friend offered you support when you needed it, or maybe you shared a laugh that lifted your spirits. Reflecting on these details allows you to savor the experience and deepen your sense of gratitude for it. When you reflect on positive experiences, you also begin to realize how much of your life is filled with small moments of joy that might otherwise go unnoticed. Often, we are conditioned to focus on the negative aspects of life, the stresses, challenges, and disappointments. But by consciously reflecting on the positive, we train our minds to see the good things that are always present, even in difficult times. This shift in perspective can be transformative, helping you cultivate a more optimistic outlook on life. For instance, think about the moments of kindness you've received from others. Maybe a stranger held the door open for you, or a loved one gave you a heartfelt compliment. When you reflect on these small acts of kindness, you begin to see how interconnected we all are and how the positive energy we give and receive ripples through our lives. These moments may seem insignificant at first glance, but when you pause to reflect on them, they become powerful reminders of the goodness that exists in the world. Reflecting on positive experiences also helps reinforce those moments in your memory. When you take the time to recall and relive a positive experience, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with that memory, making it more likely to stay with you. This is particularly helpful in building emotional resilience. During tough times, you can draw on these positive memories to remind yourself that challenges are temporary and that there are always moments of happiness and joy to look forward to. Moreover, reflecting on positive experiences allows you to understand the broader context of your life. It helps you see how far you've come, how much you've grown, and how even the small, seemingly mundane experiences contribute to the richness of your life. For example, you might reflect on how a simple cup of coffee in the morning has become a ritual that brings you peace and comfort. Or you might think about a conversation with a colleague that gave you a new perspective on a problem you were facing. These reflections help you recognize the cumulative impact of positive experiences, leading to a greater sense of contentment and fulfillment. In addition to reflecting on recent experiences, it can be helpful to look back on past moments of gratitude. When you review entries from your gratitude list, you might be reminded of experiences that you had forgotten, but that brought you immense joy at the time. Revisiting these moments helps reinforce your awareness of the abundance in your life, even if some of those experiences are no longer part of your daily routine. Furthermore, reflecting on positive experiences helps you build stronger relationships. When you take time to reflect on the ways in which others have contributed to your happiness or well-being, you naturally feel more connected to them. You might recall how a family member went out of their way to help you during a difficult time, or how a friend celebrated your successes with you. By reflecting on these interactions, you cultivate a deeper sense of appreciation for the people in your life, and this appreciation strengthens your bonds with them. Reflecting on positive experiences also encourages you to pay attention to the present moment. As you develop the habit of reflecting on gratitude, you become more tuned to the positive things happening in your life right now. You start to notice small joys as they unfold, whether it's the warmth of the sun on your face, the taste of your favorite meal, or the feeling of accomplishment after completing a task. This mindful awareness enriches your life by helping you savor the moment instead of rushing through it. In essence, reflecting on positive experiences is about recognizing and appreciating the richness of your life, both in the present and the past. It helps you develop a mindset that is attuned to the good, allowing you to find joy and meaning even in the smallest of moments. Through regular reflection, you build a lasting sense of gratitude that supports your emotional well-being and enhances your overall quality of life. Include people. Incorporating people into your gratitude practice is one of the most impactful ways to deepen your sense of connection, compassion, and appreciation. Relationships are at the heart of our lives, and acknowledging the role that others play in your happiness and well-being not only strengthens those relationships, but also fosters a greater sense of community and support. When you include people in your gratitude list, you remind yourself of the kindness, love, and generosity that surround you, even in the most difficult times. It's easy to overlook the small but meaningful ways in which others contribute to our lives. We often take for granted the everyday gestures of care and support that friends, family members, colleagues, or even strangers offer. By making a conscious effort to reflect on these interactions, you begin to realize how much the people around you positively influence your life. For example, you might express gratitude for a friend who listened to you when you needed to talk, or for a colleague who offered to help with a project. These small acts of kindness, when acknowledged, deepen your appreciation for the people in your life. Being specific about the people you're grateful for enhances this process. Instead of writing, "I'm grateful for my family," try identifying a particular person and what they did that made a difference in your day. For example, "I'm grateful for my sister who called to check on me today." Or, "I appreciate my partner for cooking dinner when I was feeling tired." This specificity allows you to focus on the individual actions that make you feel loved, supported, or valued, and it deepens your emotional connection to those experiences. Gratitude for people also extends beyond immediate family and friends. Consider the broader circle of individuals who contribute to your life in ways you might not always think about. This could include teachers who guided you, mentors who offered valuable advice, or even a stranger who held the door open for you when your hands were full. Acknowledging the contributions of these individuals expands your sense of gratitude and reminds you of the many ways in which people, often unknowingly, help to make your life better. Expressing gratitude for people can also help shift your focus in relationships, particularly in moments of conflict or tension. When we're frustrated with someone, it's easy to dwell on the negative aspects of the relationship. However, by making a conscious effort to include them in your gratitude list, you begin to see their positive qualities and contributions more clearly. For instance, if you've had an argument with a family member, reflecting on the ways they have supported you in the past can help soften your feelings and bring compassion back into the relationship. This shift in perspective can lead to more harmonious interactions and a deeper appreciation for the people in your life, even during challenging times. Moreover, when you express gratitude for people, You're not only enhancing your own sense of well-being, but also strengthening your relationships with them. People appreciate being acknowledged, and when they know that their efforts are recognized and valued, it fosters a deeper bond of trust and affection. You might even consider expressing your gratitude directly to the person, whether through a verbal "thank you," a note, or a text message. Sharing your appreciation not only makes the other person feel good, but it also reinforces the positive aspects of your relationship. Including people in your gratitude list also helps you cultivate empathy and compassion. When you reflect on how others have contributed to your happiness, you become more aware of the interconnectedness of human experience. You realize that the kindness you receive is often the result of someone else's generosity, effort, or care. This awareness encourages you to pay it forward, inspiring you to offer the same kindness and support to others. In this way, gratitude for people becomes a cycle of giving and receiving, creating a ripple effect of positivity in your relationships and your community. Another benefit of including people in your gratitude list is that it helps you build resilience in difficult times. When you're going through a challenging period, reflecting on the people who have stood by you can provide a sense of comfort and support. You might be facing a personal struggle, but knowing that you're not alone, that there are people who care about you and are willing to help, can give you the strength to keep going. Gratitude for people reminds you that even in moments of hardship, there is a network of love and support around you. Ultimately, including people in your gratitude practice deepens your connections, enhances your relationships, and fosters a sense of community. By acknowledging the positive impact that others have on your life, you cultivate a deeper appreciation for the relationships that sustain you and strengthen your emotional bonds. In doing so, you not only enrich your own life, but also create a positive ripple effect in the lives of those around you. Focus on challenges as opportunities. Focusing on challenges as opportunities is one of the more transformative aspects of a gratitude practice. Often we view difficulties and setbacks as purely negative experiences, something to endure or overcome. However, when you consciously shift your mindset and start to see challenges as opportunities for growth, learning, or transformation, your entire perspective on life changes. This practice helps you reframe difficult situations and find value in them, rather than just seeing them as obstacles to happiness. One of the fundamental teachings of Buddhism and many other spiritual traditions is that suffering is an inherent part of life. No one is immune to challenges, whether they come in the form of personal hardships, professional setbacks, or difficult relationships. However, these challenges are often where the most growth occurs. When you face adversity, you're forced to dig deeper within yourself, to develop resilience, patience, and compassion, qualities that might not emerge when everything is going smoothly. By focusing on challenges as opportunities, you're acknowledging that difficult moments have the potential to teach you something valuable. For example, if you're going through a stressful period at work, rather than only focusing on the frustration, you might reflect on how this experience is teaching you better time management or helping you develop a thicker skin when dealing with criticism. If you're struggling with a personal relationship, you might find that the challenge is helping you develop stronger communication skills or teaching you to set healthy boundaries. Gratitude for challenges also builds emotional resilience. When you regularly practice viewing challenges as opportunities, you become better equipped to handle future difficulties with grace and patience. You start to see that challenges are not roadblocks, but rather detours that can lead you to unexpected and valuable insights. This shift in perspective helps you approach problems with a sense of curiosity rather than dread. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" you might ask, "What can I learn from this?" Reflecting on challenges also helps you appreciate the strength and resilience you've developed over time. When you look back at difficult times in your life, you might realize that those were the moments that shaped you into who you are today. For example, a challenging job may have pushed you to discover your true career path, or a personal loss may have deepened your empathy for others. These experiences, though painful at the time, often lead to personal growth and deeper understanding. By including them in your gratitude practice, you honor the process of growth and transformation. Another benefit of focusing on challenges as opportunities is that it fosters a mindset of perseverance. When you begin to see challenges as part of the journey rather than as barriers, you're less likely to give up when things get tough. You understand that setbacks are temporary and that they often precede breakthroughs. This mindset helps you stay committed to your goals, even when the path is difficult. You start to trust the process, knowing that each challenge brings with it the potential for growth and progress. In addition, gratitude for challenges can also help you cultivate a sense of humility. When faced with difficulty, it becomes clear that you don't have all the answers, and that life doesn't always go according to plan. This realization can be humbling, but it also opens the door to greater wisdom. You learn to let go of the need to control every outcome and instead embrace the uncertainty of life with grace. In this way, challenges teach you to be more adaptable and open to change, qualities that are essential for personal growth. Moreover, when you view challenges as opportunities, you become more compassionate toward yourself and others. You recognize that everyone faces struggles, and this shared experience of adversity can help you connect with others on a deeper level. Instead of judging yourself harshly for facing difficulties, you can practice self-compassion by acknowledging that challenges are a normal part of life and that you're doing your best to navigate them. Similarly, when you see others going through tough times, you can offer them empathy and support, knowing that they too are learning and growing through their challenges. Focusing on challenges as opportunities also helps you develop a more balanced perspective on life. Instead of seeing things in black and white terms, either good or bad, success or failure, you start to appreciate the nuances of each experience. You understand that a challenge can bring both pain and growth, and that joy can coexist with hardship. This more nuanced perspective helps you navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease, as you're no longer caught in the extremes of either avoiding difficulties or becoming overwhelmed by them. Ultimately, when you include challenges in your gratitude practice, you're acknowledging that life's difficulties are not just obstacles to be avoided, but important experiences that contribute to your growth and understanding. By viewing challenges as opportunities, you cultivate a mindset of resilience, patience, and curiosity, allowing you to approach life with greater openness and grace. Over time, this practice helps you build a deeper appreciation for the full spectrum of human experience, from the joys to the struggles and everything in between. Make it a daily practice. Making gratitude a daily practice is essential for reaping its long-term benefits. Just like any other habit, the more consistently you practice gratitude, the more it becomes ingrained in your mindset and daily life. By committing to writing a gratitude list every day, you develop a habit of appreciation that starts to shape the way you view the world, making you more attuned to the positive aspects of your life, even during challenging times. Daily practice doesn't have to be time-consuming or elaborate. The key is consistency rather than perfection. Start with just a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. Whether it's first thing in the morning to set a positive tone for the day, or at night before bed to reflect on the day's events. Carving out a regular time for gratitude helps establish it as a natural part of your routine. Over time, this small practice can lead to profound changes in how you experience your life. One of the benefits of making gratitude a daily habit is that it trains your brain to focus on the positive. Our minds are naturally wired to pay more attention to negative experiences, a phenomenon known as the negativity bias. This bias developed as a survival mechanism, helping our ancestors stay alert to potential dangers. However, in modern life, it can lead to a tendency to dwell on problems and overlook the good things. A daily gratitude practice helps counteract this bias by regularly directing your attention toward the positive aspects of your life. The more you practice gratitude, the more your brain starts to naturally notice and appreciate the good. Daily gratitude also helps you build resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and it's easy to get caught up in the challenges and stresses of daily life. But when you make gratitude a regular practice, you develop a mental habit of looking for the good, even in difficult situations. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about acknowledging the full spectrum of your experience, both the positive and the negative, and choosing to focus on what's good, even when things are tough. This shift in focus helps you build emotional resilience, allowing you to navigate challenges with greater ease and perspective. Moreover, daily gratitude can improve your relationships. When you make a habit of reflecting on the people you're grateful for, you naturally feel more connected to them. This sense of appreciation often translates into more positive interactions, as you're more likely to express your gratitude and show kindness to the people in your life. Whether it's a loved one, a friend, or a colleague, regularly acknowledging their contributions helps strengthen your relationships and fosters a greater sense of connection and support. A daily gratitude practice also enhances your overall well-being. Studies have shown that people who practice gratitude regularly tend to experience higher levels of happiness, reduced stress, and greater satisfaction with life. Gratitude has been linked to improved mental health, better sleep, and even physical health benefits, such as reduced symptoms of illness and lower blood pressure. By making gratitude a daily habit, you're not only cultivating a positive mindset, but also supporting your overall health and well-being. Incorporating gratitude into your daily routine can be as simple as keeping a gratitude journal, where you write down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for each day. Alternatively, you could set aside a few moments during your day to mentally reflect on what you appreciate. Some people find it helpful to pair their gratitude practice with another daily habit, such as journaling after their morning coffee or reflecting on gratitude during their evening meditation. The key is to find a method that works for you and to stick with it consistently. As you continue your daily gratitude practice, you'll likely notice that it becomes easier and more natural to find things to be grateful for. What might start as a list of small, simple things can grow into a deeper awareness of the many blessings in your life. Over time, gratitude becomes more than just a daily exercise. It becomes a mindset, a way of seeing and experiencing the world that enriches your life in profound ways. By making gratitude a daily practice, you create a powerful habit that enhances your overall well-being, strengthens your relationships, and helps you cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset. This simple but consistent act of reflection has the potential to transform the way you experience life, allowing you to appreciate the richness and beauty of each day. Write in the present tense. Writing your gratitude list in the present tense is a powerful way to bring a sense of immediacy and presence to your practice. When you phrase your reflections in the present tense, you immerse yourself in the current moment, reinforcing the sense that what you're grateful for is happening right now. This approach helps you feel more connected to the positive experiences and blessings in your life, allowing you to fully appreciate them in real time, rather than seeing them as distant or abstract. One of the benefits of writing in the present tense is that it grounds you in the here and now. Often, our minds are preoccupied with either dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, and we miss the richness of the present moment. By writing, "I am grateful for this peaceful morning," or "I appreciate the kindness I received today," you bring your attention back to the present, where life is happening. This practice encourages mindfulness, helping you to become more aware of your surroundings, your relationships, and the experiences that are unfolding around you right now. Writing in the present tense also makes your gratitude feel more vivid and tangible. Instead of simply recalling past events or projecting future hopes, you're acknowledging the good things that exist in your life in this moment. For example, instead of writing, "I was grateful for my friend's help last week," you might say, "I am grateful for my friend's ongoing support." This subtle shift in language transforms your reflection from something that happened in the past to something that is alive and present in your experience today. It reinforces the idea that gratitude is not just about remembering past blessings, but about actively engaging with the goodness in your life as it exists right now. Another reason writing in the present tense is effective is that it aligns with the principle of mindfulness, which is at the heart of many spiritual and well-being practices, including gratitude. Mindfulness teaches us to focus on the present moment without judgment, to experience life as it is right now, rather than being caught up in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. When you express your gratitude in the present tense, you're practicing mindfulness by acknowledging and appreciating what's in front of you at this very moment. This practice can bring a sense of calm and clarity as it helps you stay grounded in the present rather than getting lost in thought. Furthermore, writing in the present tense helps you internalize the positive emotions associated with gratitude. When you write, "I am thankful for the love I receive from my family," you're not only reflecting on that love, but also feeling it as you write. The present tense brings your attention to the emotions that gratitude evokes: joy, peace, connection, and allows you to experience those feelings fully. This deepens the emotional impact of your gratitude practice, making it more than just a mental exercise, but a lived experience that you carry with you throughout your day. In addition, writing in the present tense encourages you to look for the good in your life right now, even when things are challenging. It can be easy to get caught up in difficulties or stresses and overlook the positives that are happening at the same time. By focusing on the present, you're more likely to notice the small moments of kindness, beauty, or joy that might otherwise go unnoticed. For example, even on a tough day, you might write, "I'm grateful for the quiet moment I had this afternoon," or "I appreciate the supportive text message I received from a friend." These small, present moment reflections help you maintain a balanced perspective, even when life feels overwhelming. Another aspect of writing in the present tense is that it reinforces the idea that gratitude is a continuous practice, not something confined to specific moments or past events. By consistently expressing your gratitude in the present, you're training your mind to look for things to appreciate in real time. Over time, this helps you develop a habit of noticing the good as it happens, making gratitude an ongoing part of your daily experience, rather than something you reflect on only at the end of the day or week. Writing in the present tense also allows you to feel a sense of empowerment and agency over your emotions and experiences. When you acknowledge that you are grateful for something in the present, you're making an active choice to focus on the positive aspects of your life. This can be particularly helpful in moments of stress or difficulty, as it reminds you that even when things are tough, there is always something to be grateful for in the present moment. It shifts your focus from what is lacking or problematic to what is good and working well in your life right now. Ultimately, writing your gratitude list in the present tense strengthens your connection to the here and now, making your practice more immediate, tangible, and emotionally resonant. It encourages mindfulness, deepens your emotional experience of gratitude, and helps you maintain a positive perspective even in challenging times. By framing your gratitude in the present, you create a practice that is not only reflective, but also active, helping you to live with greater appreciation and awareness of the good in your life as it unfolds in real time. Review your list regularly. Reviewing your gratitude list regularly is a powerful way to reinforce the positive effects of your practice and deepen your appreciation for the blessings in your life. When you take the time to look back on what you've written, you not only remind yourself of the good things you've experienced, but also begin to see patterns of positivity, growth, and abundance that may not have been immediately apparent at the time. This process of reflection helps you internalize the practice of gratitude, making it a central part of your mindset and overall outlook on life. One of the key benefits of reviewing your gratitude list is that it allows you to recognize the cumulative impact of the positive experiences and moments of gratitude that have shaped your life. Often, when we're in the midst of daily challenges or stresses, it can be easy to lose sight of the bigger picture and forget just how much we have to be grateful for. By revisiting your gratitude list, you gain perspective on how many good things have come your way, both big and small, over time. This perspective can be incredibly grounding, especially during difficult periods when it might feel like there's little to be grateful for. When you review your gratitude list, you're also giving yourself an opportunity to relive those positive moments. As you read through your entries, you might recall the warmth of a loved one's embrace, the satisfaction of completing a project, or the peace you felt during a quiet moment of reflection. Reliving these experiences allows you to tap into the positive emotions associated with them, such as joy, contentment, and connection. This practice not only boosts your mood in the present, but also helps you develop a more optimistic and grateful mindset moving forward. Additionally, reviewing your list can reveal recurring themes or patterns in your life that you may not have noticed before. For example, you might find that many of your entries center around certain people, activities, or places that consistently bring you joy. Recognizing these patterns can help you gain a deeper understanding of what truly matters to you and what brings you the most fulfillment. This insight can guide you in making choices that align with your values and priorities, allowing you to cultivate more of what you love in your life. Another benefit of regularly reviewing your gratitude list is that it strengthens your sense of resilience. When you look back on your entries, you'll likely notice that even during challenging times, there were still things to be grateful for. This recognition helps you see that gratitude isn't only for the good times, but is also a tool that can help you navigate difficulties with grace and perspective. By reflecting on how you were able to find gratitude during tough moments, you build confidence in your ability to handle future challenges with a positive and resilient mindset. Reviewing your list can also help you track your personal growth and progress. As you read through past entries, you might notice how your gratitude practice has evolved over time. Perhaps you started by focusing on external things like material comforts or achievements, but over time you've shifted to appreciating more internal experiences such as personal growth, self-compassion, or emotional resilience. This shift in focus reflects a deeper level of gratitude and a more nuanced understanding of what truly brings fulfillment. Moreover, reviewing your gratitude list regularly keeps your practice fresh and prevents it from becoming routine or mechanical. It's easy to fall into the habit of writing the same things over and over again, especially when you're busy or stressed. But by looking back on past entries, you're reminded of the diversity of things you've been grateful for, which can inspire you to continue seeking out new and different things to appreciate. This keeps your practice dynamic and engaging, encouraging you to stay present and mindful in your reflections. Another powerful aspect of reviewing your gratitude list is that it can help you cultivate a sense of abundance. When you take the time to look back on all the good things you've experienced, you start to realize just how much abundance exists in your life. This abundance might come in the form of loving relationships, meaningful experiences, personal growth, or even simple pleasures that bring you joy. Recognizing this abundance helps you shift from a mindset of scarcity, where you focus on what's lacking, to a mindset of plenty, where you appreciate the richness of your life. Ultimately, reviewing your gratitude list regularly reinforces the positive effects of your practice and helps you maintain a mindset of appreciation, resilience, and abundance. By reflecting on the good things you've experienced, both big and small, you deepen your connection to gratitude and create a lasting sense of fulfillment that supports your overall well-being. Through this ongoing process of reflection, you continue to cultivate a grateful heart and mind, enriching your life with positivity and appreciation every day. Sample gratitude list. A sample gratitude list can serve as a source of inspiration and illustrate how simple yet profound the practice can be. Gratitude lists don't need to be elaborate. They just need to be genuine. Writing them helps ground you in the present moment, encouraging reflection on both the small and significant elements of your day-to-day life that bring you joy, peace, or comfort. 1. I'm grateful for the delicious breakfast I had this morning. Starting the day with a nourishing meal is something many of us take for granted, but it sets the tone for the hours ahead. Taking a moment to be thankful for the food that fuels your body connects you to the present, to the nourishment you're receiving, and even to the people who may have contributed to making the meal possible, whether it's a loved one, a farmer, or the person at the market where you bought the ingredients. 2. I appreciate the time I spent with my family this evening. Family moments can be easy to overlook in the rush of daily life. Reflecting on the time you shared with loved ones reminds you of the emotional support and connection that family provides. Whether it's a deep conversation, a shared laugh, or just sitting together in comfortable silence, acknowledging these moments helps you recognize the importance of these relationships in your life. 3. I'm thankful for the supportive colleague who helped me with a project today. In our professional lives, the support of co-workers can be invaluable. Taking time to reflect on a colleague's helpfulness not only strengthens workplace relationships, but also nurtures a sense of camaraderie. Recognizing their efforts enhances your own sense of appreciation for the teamwork and collaboration that contribute to your success. And I'm grateful for the peaceful walk I took in the park this afternoon. Nature has a unique ability to provide solace, peace, and grounding. A walk in the park might seem like a small, everyday activity, but it can offer a chance to connect with the beauty around you. Whether it's the sound of birds, the rustling of leaves, or the feel of fresh air, nature's presence invites a sense of calm and reminds us of the vast world beyond our immediate concerns. 5. I'm thankful for the warmth of my cozy home on a chilly day. Home provides a sense of security and comfort, but its value often goes unrecognized. Reflecting on the warmth and shelter your home provides helps cultivate a sense of appreciation for the physical space that protects you and nurtures your well-being. This gratitude can extend to the people you share your home with, as well as the small comforts, like a soft blanket or a warm fire, that make it a sanctuary from the outside world. 6. I appreciate the thoughtful text message I received from a friend. Sometimes it's the little things, like a message from a friend, that can brighten your day. Acknowledging the time and effort someone took to reach out to you reinforces your connection with that person and reminds you of the support system you have in your life, even if you're not physically together. 7. I'm grateful for my health and the ability to move my body freely. Health is something many people take for granted until it's compromised. Taking a moment to reflect on your body's capabilities, whether it's walking, breathing deeply, or simply being able to enjoy physical activity, allows you to develop a deeper appreciation for your physical well-being. Recognizing this helps cultivate a mindful awareness of your body and its needs. 8. I appreciate the chance to learn something new today, whether it's a new skill, a piece of knowledge, or even a new perspective. Learning is an essential part of personal growth. Being grateful for the opportunity to expand your understanding or abilities reminds you that life is a constant process of learning and evolving. This recognition can foster curiosity and a love of discovery. 9. I'm thankful for the support and encouragement I received while working on a challenging task. Facing challenges is a normal part of life, but having people who believe in you and offer encouragement can make all the difference. Reflecting on their support not only deepens your appreciation for those who help you, but also reinforces your sense of resilience and capability in overcoming obstacles. 10. I'm grateful for the quiet time I had to meditate today. Moments of stillness, whether through meditation, prayer, or simple reflection, can be powerful opportunities to connect with your inner self. Gratitude for these quiet moments acknowledges their importance in your mental and emotional well-being, and they serve as a reminder to slow down and be present. These sample gratitude list entries show that you don't need extraordinary events or grand achievements to feel grateful. Often, the small, everyday moments provide the most profound sense of fulfillment and joy. By taking the time to notice and appreciate these moments, you deepen your connection to the present and foster a mindset of gratitude that permeates all areas of your life. Make it a daily practice, expanding on the sample list. As you continue your gratitude practice, consider using a simple list like the one above as a starting point and then expanding it based on your daily experiences. You can choose a few items each day and write down why you're thankful for them, reflecting deeply on the impact they've had on your life. For example, instead of just saying you're grateful for a meal, think about how it made you feel, the effort that went into preparing it, or the people involved in bringing that food to your table. For a person, explore each time you review or add to your list, this practice of expansion helps you develop a richer, more reflective relationship with gratitude. By taking it a step further, you're able to fully immerse yourself in the practice, finding deeper meaning in even the smallest of blessings. The key to maintaining this practice is consistency and an open mind. By regularly reviewing and reflecting on your list, you can transform gratitude from a simple exercise into a way of life, deeply embedding the habit of appreciation in your daily experiences. Over time, this consistent practice can change your perspective, allowing you to approach life with more positivity, resilience, and compassion.